Welcome to the interview room. Muzzy checking in, the times here. How you all doing? All right, let's begin. Let's have a chat about the fact that I want to interview the best fighters in the world, and that's that. Had a lot of guests from everywhere, all across the globe. Fighters tell me both the truth.
Hey everyone, Mudzi here from Muay Thai Interviews here once again. My next guest, he has grown up fighting Muay Thai basically his whole life alongside his twin brother. He's now retired from fighting, but he is the owner, head trainer and CEO of Hongtong Muay Thai in Chiang Mai, whilst his brother is over in Melbourne, Australia for a year as a trainer. I'm joined by one half of the twin, Mr. Joe Hongtongnoi. How are you, buddy?
Hi everyone.
Mate, Sawadee ka. So Joe, tell me about where you grew up as a kid, you and your brother, and what was that like?
I start learning Muay Thai because my dad want us to be a fighter, but he don't tell anything. We gonna succeed or something anything. But one thing he forgot on just want me get away from drug, from gangster, from bad social.
Yeah.
Allow in my hometown. So we start first training in 6 years old, and both of us first fight when we are 7 years old.
Yeah. So guys, basically what Joe was saying there, if you didn't get that, is his father put him and his brother into training Muay Thai when they were 6 years old because he wanted to get them away from drugs, get them away from the gangs, and basically lead a healthy lifestyle. And so you started training at 6, and you both had your first fight at 7. Was that correct?
Right.
Yeah, nice. So was Muay Thai originally a way for you to earn money for you and your family, and then it grew into a love for the sport? Is that correct?
Yeah. It's like first beginning is of course it's not big money or anything, but one thing what we need fight for experience first.
Yeah.
And then after that, when we start grow up little bit, we have name a little bit. Like only 25 kilo we have a name now. The twin, the Hongtong twin now. So when you have a name, you have you looking for fight for betting now.
Yeah.
For make more money because you have percent from sponsor. Like you can make 20,000 baht when you 8 or 9 years old, something like that. But money from fight is not a lot. But what we have is more experience when we fight, and we looking for betting fight so we can make more money from percent from what we fight.
Yeah. So guys, what he was saying there is basically when they started fighting, it was all about experience, not so much money. You just wanted to get the experience, and then as you got more experience, the bigger fights would come, the bigger money would come.
Right.
That's correct.
Right.
So did you actually grow up in Chiang Mai or northern Thailand, or are you from somewhere else?
No, my hometown is Sagonnakhon is not, but after 11 years old, 12 years old, I moved to Ubon Ratchathani, so it's big town in Isan.
Yeah.
So I grew up there 13 years, from middle school, high school until university. So I lived there at Ubon Ratchathani for 13 years. So it's big gym there, and in my time was there is Saw Sumali. Of course, everyone know Lam Namun Saw Sumali, and Po Muang Ubon. The top fighter is Orano of Po Muang Ubon and Ning Ubon Sidler Chai. So they are is my inspiration for sure.
Yeah, I saw on the Facebook post, Lam Namun is definitely your brother's inspiration as well, because he put up a little post to that as well.
Yeah,
so you and your brother both look up to Lam Namun Saw Sumali?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so your twin brother Jen, he's still fighting occasionally, but he's also a trainer, but he's at Morakot Gym. His style is what you call Muay Femur, which is like beautiful, very technical Muay Thai. I think he's basically a mini orthodox version of Sanchai. He can do everything Sanchai can do. Who taught you both to fight? And given that you two are very, very close, were there ever times when you both growing up that you were separated?
No, we always train together. Of course, his style is we have something similar, but when you grow up, one day you find something out like it's good for me. Hey, I like this. So I different from me a little bit now because Jen he have very good on control, quick, faster. Like you said, he use his eye, use his brain more. But me kind of like I like knee. I like when people yell like D, more aggressive, more entertained. So that I think I like I think I find my style and then I use that. I do that. But my style needs a lot of to spin cardio and train hard. Yeah, more than him. Maybe Jen 10, 60% he can fight, but me I need 100% every time to fight.
So you're a Muay Thai,
Yeah,
a knee fighter.
Yeah, anything, but I'm more aggressive.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So what Joe was saying there is that his style's Muay Thai, which is a kneeing and clinching fighter. Jen's a Muay femur, but Joe needs to be a Muay Thai fighter. You need to have your cardio needs to be absolutely top notch, 100%, because you're always being aggressive, you're always going forward, and you're always engaging. Whereas if you're a Muay femur fighter, you can maybe get away with not having such good cardio because of you got all the tricks in the book, and you don't use as much energy as what a clinch fighter would use. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. So, how are you finding it being separated for Jen for so long? Because this would probably be the longest you two have ever been separated for.
It's feel weird, but yeah, now we know because we grow up, we need different experience. Like sometimes when I spend time in the US, he take care of the gym, and then now I take care of the gym, so he go work at Australia. So one thing what we have this is about connection. More connection, more see people. He can promote. He can promote our gym for some reason over there in Australia. Yeah.
How is Jen finding it? It's coming into, or it started to be autumn now. It's going to be winter in a couple of months. Does he like the cold or does he hate it?
He okay with it. He enjoy.
I hate the cold. Too cold to kick pads.
Yeah, he don't like that, but you know.
Can you tell me about your time when you were fighting back when you were younger, and what were some of your most memorable moments or favorite moments as a fighter?
Favorite fighter?
No. What were some of your favorite when you were fighting? What were some of your favorite like matches or fights or achievements like belts, anything like that?
Oh, is when I was young, right? When I was young.
About how long?
So I think my top time, my favorite time is when I start work and fight with my favorite promotion is the one Songchai promotion. When you kid, you always watch the era Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Online, we don't have social or anything right now. We have to waiting for 1 week, one time for free on TV, and then okay, I wanna be like that. I wanna be like Lam Moon. I wanna be like Orono or something. You can find your and then one day when you go up, you have a chance. You have a good opportunity to fight with your favorite promotion. So this is my success, my happy time. I think I start with the promotion with the promotion I like the number one for me, and everyone think this is the best promotion, and then you can like be in inspiration. You can be like, okay, I gonna do that like when I was young, when what I think before, now I am here. I gonna do that as much as I can. I gonna do this better.
Yeah, so guys, what he was saying is basically back when he was younger, there wasn't much internet. There wasn't all the social media and all the platforms where you could watch and access all the fights. So they used to watch the fights every weekend on the TV, and they used to see Joe used to see his favourite fighters fight and just basically watch that and thought to himself, I want to fight on that promotion, and then I want to fight all these good fighters. And then once you actually made those dreams come true, you started working up the ranks and fighting on the promotions. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So who's actually technically older out of you and Jen?
Jen, go ahead. Jen, go first. 15 minutes.
15 minutes older?
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Who's a better fighter out of you two?
Between us?
Yeah.
Who's a better fighter?
Yeah.
I think Jen. Because he still fight now.
Yeah.
I mean, he still fight now.
What about if you were in your prime and Jen was in his prime? If you're both at the best you've ever been, who wins?
I think I gotta beat him up.
Because you're bigger as well. Do you guys? I bet you guys would have had some good sparring sessions. And do you ever like come to sparring and you or training and you're angry at each other and you go a little bit harder or he hits you a little?
I don't think so that. But I think because we train together for a long time, we can spar or clean with our shin guard or anything.
Yeah.
Like we know how to control it. But actually, I fight him 3 times when I was young.
Oh really?
Yeah, we fight each other just fight for experience.
Yeah.
We just need the real event or something. That's my dad because we too small. When I first fight, when 7 years old, me and Jen only 19 kilogram. So we fight each other, but no elbow.
Yeah.
No elbow and up close, no win, no lose. All referee always give us draw. We fight each other for 3 times, but nobody win because if someone wins, someone gonna be sad. So the referee always give us draw. But the reason my dad want us to jump in the ring and do everything in real. Start white cool, what you do in the corner, and when you gonna respond, it feel like big sparring for us. Yeah, just feel like that more.
So Jen and Joe have actually fought each other 3 times when they were younger, when they were about 7.
Right.
And basically no one won. The ref gave it a draw 3 times
Right.
to make it fair.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Approximately, how many fights have you had?
I think I have over more than 250.
Ooh.
So Jen, I think he's more than 350. I think we're not sure. We don't count anymore.
I know because
Yeah, so much.
I find it funny because I watch Jen fight on promotions and they say he's only had like maybe 180 or 150 fights.
Right.
It's funny how Thais have to actually, in order to get fights overseas, Thais have to bring their records down because they had so many fights. Where
Right.
sometimes foreigners have to, in Thailand anyway, have to maybe lie about their records and say they've had more fights in order to get the better fights, because if they see someone that's had like 300 fights and someone's had 10 fights, they're going to go, oh no, those two cannot fight. But they say, oh, the one that's had 300, 150, the one that's had 10, 40.
Yeah.
And you spent some time teaching and fighting in America a few years ago. The second time you went back, you spent about 28 hours traveling, flying, and when you got to the border, they denied you entry, and they put you on the first plane back to Thailand.
Right.
Why was that? What happened there?
I think because it's the first time I make the mistake. I stay over in the US.
Oh, you overstayed your visa by how long?
But I think 1 month. But in the beginning, I did that because not mean my fault. I don't know anything. It's because my gym owner is guarantee and bring everything like paper, his lawyer to make sure I can stay anything. I keep asking him for many times like I don't want to have problem about anything. He said sure. He said like the paper, everything, the lawyer work for you. I have to just to sign that something on the paper.
Yep.
So like asking so I can stay more something, because actually I plan for teaching on his gym is only for 3 months.
Yep.
And then I stay 7 months.
Yeah.
7 months. So basically I have to get out from the US after 6 months, like whatever, somewhere Mexican, Canadian, and then I can go back again.
So you do like a visa run, go out of America.
Yeah, because I have
come back.
I make a tourist visa, B2 visa.
Yeah.
So I have 10 years, so I can go and back many times. But because I overstay 1 month, I think, and then second time
You went back.
they don't let me in.
So have they said how long until you can go back into America if you wanted to go back, or they don't know? Like, do you think they would give you another visa?
I don't really know about that, but I think now it's about 4 years already. So I hope maybe in 5 years I can go back again.
Yeah.
But actually my girlfriend is American, so.
Oh, that's right. How's she going? Because did she have a knee operation? Was it?
Yeah.
So how's she going with the recovery, and when do you think
She
she'll...
doing well now. She gonna come back in a couple of months to Thailand again, and then we will see like how is her knee, so can fight or take time a little bit to do therapy to work anything more. So we just make sure that not happen again.
Yeah.
Like when she fight, if she can fight again, she don't gonna have like that problem again.
How
So
did she hurt her knee? Was it during a fight?
Yeah, during fight, just like accident, like wrong when they fall down, just wrong.
Oh,
The
okay.
wrong position.
So she fell the wrong way. And...
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good. So during your time in America, what was your impression of Muay Thai in America? All the way from how they teach Muay Thai to how the students train and how they promote Muay Thai in the US. What is your opinion about that? You think it's good, bad, need work, very good?
I think they're getting bigger. Since I'm there, I can see, of course, in America, there are a lot of MMA,
Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu, and boxing. No question about that. No question about promotion or how they promote. I'm American, but in Muay Thai, getting bigger now. So I getting know some like promotion like a Friday night fight in New York, and the bigger one is a Lion fight.
Lion fight?
Yeah, Lion
Yeah.
fight. Yeah, they okay. Everything like they crazy about that. They try to do everything like Thai style,
Yeah.
except how to cut weight. Okay, same different a little bit, because American people they cut weight like a month, but Thai people like me or Jen, we cut weight, we need only 4-5 days for that, because we need energy, we need to eat, we need energy to train.
Yeah.
And then we cut weight like short, like not take long time. We do like 4-5 kilo normal, but maybe in the US they take like a month to cutting
They
weight or
start
something.
like a month out, and so it's not as stressful and
Yeah,
bad
and then
on the body.
and then they wait in before they wait in before fight 1 day, so you have time to come back 24 hours.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like in the US is when you fight, they give you break only 1 minute. In Thailand, we fight 3 minutes, we break 2 minutes for guy. Fight 2 minutes, break 2 minutes for girl.
Yeah.
In the US, fight 3 minutes, 1 minute break. You just sit down, you just have some water, and then you have to fight again.
And especially with your style, Muay Khao, you're always going forward, always being aggressive. You could do with the extra minute breaks.
Yeah,
That's what extra.
when fight in the US, I'm not like that anymore, because I'm not good cardio, and then is a long time I don't have a fight. Long time I can tell, but when I am there, I have some promotion contact me. You would like to fight, and then I think this is new for me. Is why not? I want more experience. I want to know it. What is Muay Thai in the US?
Yep.
That's why I'm agree. Have signed contract for 2 fight.
Mm-hmm.
One fight in a Friday night fight. I fight Rami Ibrahim in New York, and then second fight I fight my brother left now. This is Jose Logan. I mean, I fight him, and then after that, a couple years, he come back to train with me at the Hongtong gym now. So now we are best friends.
Or be honest, did you really train that much when you were fighting in America, or did you just go off your skill and muscle memory basically?
To be honest, most of thing experience, I can tell. Experience and like you said, muscle memory. Of course, I focus on run, I kick some pads, some back, but I'm not gonna same before.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna seem like a hungry boy anymore. When I fight, I think I'm 34 years old already, and I don't have like good partner like to clinching.
Yeah, your clinching wasn't that good. Your clinching partners, you find America they lack in their clinching a bit.
Yeah.
Because they all like that K1 boxing and low kicks.
Yeah,
and they like their
the
hands.
way more they give point every round, and then the way more they give on hand and something like that. Yeah.
So what were fighting some of those opponents like? How do you find fighting foreigners as opposed to Thais? What are the differences?
I think Thai Thai fighter is because the tradition here and between fight and grappling.
Grappling.
Yeah.
Yep.
So here like they take time for a little bit. If you fight round, you take time to shake up. But in the Greek or foreign style, they start from the beginning. Like they go like round one, they already go.
Round one, they just want to take
And
your
then
head
they
off.
fight until the end.
Yeah.
That's the most way I see. But in Thai style, you can see like sometimes one first round or second round they still shaking out, go slow. They getting start like harder more like getting from round 3, especially round 4. And then when you win over after 4 round 5 you just like take care of each other, like don't hard, take time. Hey, next time, hey, this time I win already, I don't want to hit you anymore. Just like, hey brother, we do same sport, just like,
Yeah.
just like few spar or someone need to forward only knock out. So you can see somebody just take time, delay game, clinching, hug, corridor, jab, tip, and run around. But after end of round 5, I am the winner. So sometimes some people like tourists when they watch fight they don't understand, how they win.
Yeah.
Just something like that. Yeah.
Do you like the way that Muay Thai is scored in Western countries? Like, we know in Thailand, right, basically rounds 1 and 2 doesn't matter who wins because it doesn't really count. Rounds 3 and 4 are the money rounds. So you win those 2 rounds, you win the fight, right?
Yeah.
But in Western style Muay Thai, say you have 5 rounds, you win round 1, 2, 3, you win the fight.
Right.
You could lose round 4, 5. Do you like the way that the Western, like, they score it like boxing, basically they give you 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, then you can lose the last 2 rounds, 4 and 5, but it doesn't care because you've already won the first 3 rounds.
Yeah.
How do you find that some Thais, or did you find yourself that it was hard to adapt to that because you're used to starting slow and then like they could just win the first 3 rounds and then you become good in 4 and 5, but too late because they've already won the first 3 rounds? Do you like the way they score Muay Thai like boxing?
I like the way like they give like international more. For me, I feel fair. Seem like they give a lot of promotion now have only 3 rounds, like Mac, Super Champ, or Thai Fight or something. So you will see the fight is more entertaining now. Because everyone start 1, 2, 3. I think that's one more fair for me. Like in Thai style, like I said, it's too much on betting people and grabbing, so they try to control that a lot. So you need to always look strong. Like you can win in the beginning 1, 2, 3, but if round 4 you look very bad, you look tired, and someone looks strong, they way more look for the future. Okay. After that round, like Muay Film gonna tired. Muay Khao gonna more aggressive. Keep point on one throw or one sweep now. But the thing I do is good. 1, 2, 3. The thing I do that is it seem like nothing happened because I lose round 4. I big lose in round 4, and then round 5 my opponent don't need to do anything. Just like try to respond back, keep return back, and then that they win already. So I think I like the international people more, for how they give point.
Yeah, and I think also the 3 rounds are good because they make Muay Thai more appealing to the general public.
Right.
Whereas like you and I, we can sit there and watch a 5-round fight and we can go, B1. But like you said, some people who don't know Muay Thai, they come for the first time, they see a 5-round fight and they say, oh, I thought that person win, but how does that person? Whereas the promotions, they're trying to make 3 rounds more exciting for people that don't do Muay Thai. So they come to a show and from round 1, 2, 3, they're just punching.
Already go.
Yep. And since your trip to America, twice, the second time was unsuccessful. That trip, you've been back and based in Chiang Mai ever since. You've moved into a new, bigger space with accommodation on site as well. So how many rooms do you have, and when are your peak seasons, your busiest seasons for the gym?
Yeah, is now is I have a accommodation. I have a room like a 20 room now for available for our student. But of course, you don't need to always who train here. You don't need to stay here.
Yeah.
You can stay outside. It's depend. If you like to stay like a feel like fight camp, you can book like a package training and accommodation.
Yep.
But if you don't want that, you want to stay outside, you just come to train. You just pay for train whatever, right? And what's the another question?
No, that was it. So, sorry. When are the busiest times?
In the
for
busy
Hong
time
Kong?
is a high season, so I think around November.
Yep.
November.
November's your busiest time.
Yeah,
What about
it's busy
Songkran, or do
time.
people leave?
Yeah, it's a summer. It's like now Chiang Mai is a big name and bad about burn season now
Yeah.
because so especially this year is take very long time. We just waiting for rain now for make a good air again. No, not a lot of pollution.
Yeah.
So this is I think is gonna be like big problem in the future if burn season getting happen like this long time ago because hard when student train.
Yeah, on the lungs. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I flew into Chiang Mai a couple of weeks ago, our plane actually got delayed, had to circle up in the air because the pollution was that bad they couldn't see the runway.
Right.
It was really bad. And with your gym, Hongtong Muay Thai, you teach everyone. You teach everyone from kids to mums and dads who just want to lose a few kilos to people having their first fight, all the way up to world-class fighters. Everyone trains together. No one left out. No one separate. What can people expect if they come and train at Hongtong, and why choose Hongtong?
Yeah, it's a all level will welcome of course. And then I looking for if the kid are looking for when they are after 10 years old. After that, somebody looking for like tourists because Chiang Mai is a tourist city.
Yeah.
I want to know that someone wanna try Muay Thai. Someone want come here wanna be like a professional. Like I have some who can stay long term, right?
Yeah.
So that easy to make them.
Yeah.
How to make them fight, can see them how they grow up every time, every fight. But sometimes who just walk in, just show up, so we already like. But I try to bring everyone train like a big group, like a family group.
Yeah.
Feeling like that. I don't want to separate like, oh, I am pro, I am beginner.
Yeah.
But between class, we can have a group like a beginner group and professional group. You don't need to train same thing.
Yeah.
What you need to do same thing. Just maybe like warm up, run together, shadow together, or cool down together. But when you start like pad, clinching or anything, like beginner don't need to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Maybe beginner like they do hit pad, they do hit back, and then they do some like a technique training, light training. But for who have program fight, who train for fight, mostly we are here, we clean every day, we sparring every day.
Yeah.
At least 20 minutes clinching, morning, evening, and sparring, morning, evening. At least like you do after clinching, but I use my own style when I train, how I train when I was young.
Yep.
I bring that to my gym now for pro fighter.
So how many trainers do you currently have at Hongtong?
Now, right?
Now, yeah.
I have 6 trainers now. Yeah.
Yes, because one of your trainers, Datsun, Mr. Antapan Big Mafia, just won the 8-man Grand Prix tournament. He added another belt to your gym collection, and I think he won 50,000 baht.
Mm-hmm.
So what plans, do you have any more big fights lined up for Big Mafia?
Yeah, for him actually in the beginning I bring him to be 100% trainer.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes he wanna make more money. He feel he wanna fight.
Yeah.
And then I know his style. That son he younger than me, only 3 years old. Now I'm 36, he's 33. So he not young anymore. So I don't have plan to make him to fight like a young boy.
Yeah.
For anything. So my plan is like he fight for some bonus money, some special money.
Yeah.
But now like almost year he keep doing well.
Yeah.
Because his hand style, he probably good only 3 rounds. After that, he gonna pass out like me.
Gas out.
Yeah, like no energy. Everyone come more clinching, aggressive. He gonna die.
Yeah.
It's not because technical. It's just about cardio. You know. It's not his time to a fighter. His time now is trainer. But who know? Like he just win the tournament.
Yeah.
It's just because one thing I told him, you fight like a boxing. You don't need to go clean or anything. Do as much as you can in 3 rounds. So yeah, he did it. He got, and then I think now he have more information. He have more contact now. So it's big news for him. Big fight for him now. I think he got to fight K1 style in China. It's next month.
In China.
Right.
And I think it's also hard for trainers to train a lot because they're training the students. So they're training the students morning, afternoon, and then in between then they've got to find time to train themselves. But I mean, being a trainer itself is physically exerting itself. You're holding pads, you're still clinching with them. It's just you're not focusing on yourself as much as because you're focusing more on the students.
Yeah.
So who would you say has been the most successful fighter you have ever trained, and what do you think it takes to become good or successful in Muay Thai?
I can say for the female, I gonna say is my girlfriend is Maggie.
Yeah.
Because she come here, she come with 2 fights from the US. She really weak from clean or anything. But after 1 year, because she do climbing sport before, and then she come to me because she wanna learn about knee. Muay Thai. And then plus, like I said, she do climbing, and then I feel she very strong on her arm. Yeah. And I think most of female fighter is like way more kicking, technical. So why not if I bring her to knee style, and then after 1 year, everyone call her like give her nickname like a knee hardcore, คุณเข่าทะเลเดือด because that her style. She way more aggressive.
Yeah.
She beat up everyone from clinching, from only one style, only knee.
Yeah.
She not fancy like kick or hand a lot, but she very strong on clean, and she love this style now. Everyone fight her looking for elbow. She have big cut, big lemon on her face all the time.
Yeah.
If people follow our gym, everyone know Maggie.
Yeah.
And I have two big boy in my gym now. One is Louis, and one is Kelly.
Kerry, yeah.
Both of them from the US. So both of them fight for me with any big promotion in Thailand. We fight in Super Champ, we fight in Lumpini Stadium, we fight Top King promotion.
Top King, that was last month.
Yeah, and then next month Kelly fight K1 in China. So I feel that happen. I feel they succeed. I feel they grow up. They strong. I mean they win more than they lose, and then I can see how they grow up.
Yeah.
Right. And then I think the reason how they do that, because 3 of them stay in Thailand long term.
Yeah.
So feel like fighter.
They take it serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not mean like you go 1 month you go back. I mean I can't help anything.
Yeah.
I cannot change you a lot in 1 month, in 1 fight.
Because or sometimes you find if you get someone over for a month or whatever, you correct or you change their technique, but because it's only a month, as soon as they go back home, they go back into their old habits.
Yeah, right. Because like something like that, you need time.
Yeah.
Any sport you need time. You need more experience. I talk about fight.
Yeah.
You fight more, you can see you grow up more, right? You fight everyone, you fight everywhere, you fight every time, same weight, same size. So why not? One day, if you don't give up, you keep going.
Yeah.
You're gonna be better every fight.
Yeah.
So I think 3 of them.
3 of them. Yeah.
3 of them is I can see
Yeah.
how they grow up, how they good now.
And you can see how they've changed from when they first come to the gym to
Right.
where they are now.
Right.
So you've got those successful fighters. They're fighting on different promotions outside of Chiang Mai. They're chasing the bigger fights, the harder fights, the more money, that sort of thing. What do you think about the quality of Muay Thai in Chiang Mai, with both the women and the men?
I think Chiang Mai is very good for any fighter, not just Thai, for foreign or something too.
Yeah.
You know, because in Chiang Mai we have 4 stadium now. I think we have Taipei Stadium.
Yep.
It's long time, and original one is big name before Skavila Stadium. It's
Yep.
Army Stadium, and the new one is the Chiang Mai Stadium.
Yep.
And of course, I gotta count Loy Korp, and in another stadium in the Nai Baza.
Yep.
So we
Is that
have
the
4, 5.
Anusan.
Anusan Market.
That's
Yeah.
5. Yep.
So one thing is good. You have more project. I mean, they have fight every night.
Yeah.
So easy for everyone to come here and would like to fight.
Yeah.
With any level. If even that you just first time for you.
Yeah.
So you don't need, if we talk about Chiang Mai, right?
Yep. Chiang Mai.
If you want more experienced fighter, in Chiang Mai have a lot too.
Yeah.
So it's good for the gym owner. It's good for the trainer. It's good for the fighter to have things like that here. So you can grow up.
Yeah.
You can have more experience anytime, every week, every month.
Yeah.
Since you come here. So I think especially Chiang Mai is a lot of female fighter, a lot
Yes.
of girl
Yeah.
with from small size until like a bigger size a little bit. So all the girl who come here, I'm guarantee if you're looking for fight, yeah, that's gonna happen here. You can have fight. You can have like a fight for belt if you're good enough, if you
Yeah.
big name enough. You can work with any promotion here.
I would say that the female fight scene in Chiang Mai is way better than the female fight scene in Bangkok.
Mhm.
Obviously, for the males, for the men, if you want to be world class, Bangkok is a place to be. But I think for the females, if you want very good competition,
Right.
northern Thailand, Chiang Mai is a place to be for the
Right.
females. Do you agree with that? or-
Yeah, that's my answer. Yeah, that's my answer. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
And at the moment, we've talked about it, the air pollution is very, very bad in Chiang Mai with the burning season. So at the moment, are you doing anything different with training, like with the fellas, because the pollution's so bad, or is it still just the same?
We do the same thing. We do the same thing, but if sometimes what very very bad, the fighter they just don't show up, like take a break,
Yeah.
and then they feel like today the air more better, and then they come back to train. I don't need to change anything or program anything. We just train like a normal.
Awesome. Now, Joe, it's been great talking to you. Now, if people want to find out more about Hongtong Muay Thai Gym, or if they want to get in contact with you, have you got internet, Instagram, Facebook, that sort of stuff that people can?
Yeah, all information about Hongtong Muay Thai Gym you can find us at the our website www.muaythaigymhongtong.com or Hongtong Facebook page or and IG.
And it's just,
So-
is it Hongtong Muay Thai?
Yeah, Hongtong Muay Thai is everything. You just said Hongtong Muay Thai, you can find us. Everything, all information, all contact, everything there already.
Excellent, mate. And last but not least, is there anyone that you want to say thanks or shout out, any sponsors or people that you'd like to say thank you to?
Yeah, I would like to thank you to former new student or everything, or my sponsor, my team, my trainer, who work with us, who always support, my fan, everything who come out to support our fighter, to cheering, appreciate it everyone. Everyone who come here is I never call them customer. Everyone come here, I would like to call them student,
Students.
friend, family. I try to make everything here feel family more than business here.
Actually, that's awesome, brother. Thank you so much for that. And actually, I would just like to ask one thing. I actually forgot it, but just popped into my head one question. I'd like to ask your opinion on it. What's your opinion of people, like you're referred to as a crew, you're a Thai, you're a teacher, you're a trainer. What are your thoughts on people on foreigners that refer to themselves as crew? Do you think it's a good thing, a bad thing? Don't care, don't really have an opinion?
For me, I don't care about that. For me, actually, like crew is mean teacher.
Teacher, yeah.
I mean, if you can teach that, the right thing,
Yeah.
if you can grow up people, so and then you student respect you, so of course you are crew.
Yeah.
Crew is in your heart, you know.
Yeah.
Crew is mean give, teaching, take care, right?
Yep.
So for me, I'm okay if someone call me coach or trainer more,
Yep.
because I do not think about like Muay Boran thing.
Yep.
Do thing like that. I'm not so serious about that. I enjoy to share my experience more. Yeah, but if someone like a Farang or something, they call themselves cool. It's depend for me, and you know.
I have a little problem with it, only because I think, like, I mean, you've had over 250 fights, so by all means, but I think people that have gone and had like a couple of fights and then they go and set up a gym and call themselves crew, and it's like, well, you haven't really done the hard yards, have you? You've had a couple of fights, yeah. Well, anyway, guys, that's it for this episode, and thanks for your time, Joe. Appreciate it.
Ask questions and investigate the lives of great warriors, revered and notorious, infamous and legendary. That to me is glorious. Come kick it, still talk some shit with me. I'll ask so you can answer and explain to me the history. I had to throw a vicious knee. I got a passion for the art of 8 limbs. I'm just asking from the heart. So as I conclude this interview, thanks so much for sitting through. Loved all the fighters and the folks that listen. This for you.